holy matrimony since in the cabana. Same time I'ma move up to Atlanta. I was in Miami trying to dodge the cameras. It's drama, so dramatic for the. Yeah.
I'm doing so well. So we're getting close to launch time, and you've released some details on your blog and social media. So tell us what's going on with NBA 2K22 that you can share with us.
Oh, wow, there's so many things to share, Alexis, and the city got a big
A beautiful day as it usually is here in Phoenix, such a dramatic setting here in the Arizona desert. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, Devin Booker continues to elevate his play every year. He said, it's just putting in hard work. I take this game very seriously. I love the game of basketball. I don't count myself out. No matter what the score is, who we're playing, I'm going full tilt. Kevin.
A special talent indeed. David, thank you. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at small forward. And for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the point. Middleton is doubled. 5 on the clock. And Lopez gets it to go.
Middleton, a scorer by nature. That time showing you he can find his teammates, too.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Booker the pass to Paul. There's the 3. That shot off the mark. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Bridges for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Middleton. The kick out to Lopez. Middleton trying to break free. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. The drive by Booker. Lays it up and banks it in.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
And the pass to Giannis. And here's Holiday, defended by Paul. Middleton against Bridges. A fadeaway. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Paul for 3. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Bridges. Paul finds Bridges. Over Middleton. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. To the right side. Here's Paul. And finally, that one's good.
He's so aggressive offensively. I like his assertiveness. CP3 not taking 1 second extra to pull the trigger once he gets the pass.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
And so he hits both. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Booker in the post. Defended by DiVincenzo. A 3 ball. They grab their own miss. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Ayton's specialties.
Giannis passes to DiVincenzo. Paul against Holiday. The high post shot. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Now here is Holiday. Middleton trying to break free. Holiday gets the bucket.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
To the paint. Here's Crowder. No good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. Outside Holiday. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Holiday's got 5.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And the Suns here with a different look. Saric is checked in for 8. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday. Phoenix able to drain the 3.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Now here's Saric. Craig passes to Saric. Booker looking around. There's the feed to Johnson. Launches it. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Tucker.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Forbes. Shoots the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And as a spot-up shooter, guys, Forbes is right there amongst the best in the league, and his movement is what separates him from many. And he gets those chances, he'll convert.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He has 6.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Connaughton. No points in the game yet for him. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Payne finds Johnson with 3. Booker doesn't go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Forbes. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Suns trail by 3. The drive by Booker. Inside, taken away by Holiday. Here's the break. Down low, here's Payne, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the contest. 7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Holiday inside the line, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Back right after this. Well, recently, Chris Paul talked about adding some levity to the game.
It sounds so generic to say we have fun, but like we may lose a game here or there, but you know, everybody's still.
Yeah, from what we've seen, Greg, these guys naturally get along.
And you add in the guiding hand of Chris Paul. This team can beat anyone on any night because they're so connected.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Holiday. E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. Now here's Booker, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Here's Tucker. It's a 3-point game. Outside Holiday. No good on the 3. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And that one's good, Ayton.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
the
case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Here's Giannis, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Booker. Here's Paul. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just dial up automatic when you talk about Chris Paul's mid-range J. All he needs is just enough room.
Here's Forbes. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Ayton. Passes it to Bridges. Three-pointer. Crowder bangs home the trifecta. Crowder's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
DiVincenzo against Paul. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Forbes. Misses off the left iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
To the middle. Feeds it to Crowder. Booker outside. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Stolen by Middleton. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Suns leading by 8. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Middleton. The Suns getting the bucket. Six to shoot. No good again that time. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Drew Holiday's checked in for the Bucks. To the inside. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Crowder. Crowder's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, for a small guy, you got to respect how calm Paul is inside. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anybody, but he's got to be crafty and clever to do so. Good display of patience there.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
So for the Suns, Sharch is checked in for 8. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Booker. The Bucks also with the sub. Tucker's checked in. Now here is Holiday. Here's Giannis to the wing right side. Offensive rebound. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Really, you know what? Trying to keep Antetokounmpo off the glass, that's a tough assignment because he's long and he can leap.
DiVincenzo against Paul. Here's the 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now here is Holiday. 10 points for him. Good on the shot.
And capable of making these in his sleep. Holiday has tremendous confidence and touch on that mid-range.
Now here's Crowder. It's a 13-point game. Trains the three-pointer. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Giannis throws it down.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now here's Payne. 9 points in the game so far, and the shot's good from Crowder.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Offensive rebound, and the dunk by Giannis.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Paul, and the layup is good. Paul's got 13.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no,
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now, thanks for joining us, folks.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the 1. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Middleton finds Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 12.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it. That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
DiVincenzo finds Giannis. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Here's Ayton. Bridges for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got 12.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say, as a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Suns leading by 14. Here's Booker. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. And Holiday, here we go. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Booker finds 8. Good D by Lopez.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Pass to Payne. The pass to Ayton. Trying to get open is Johnson, and that one's good, Ayton.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Pass to Connaughton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. And Middleton subbed in for Bryn Forbes.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
The Suns shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. So for the Suns, Saric is checked in for 8, and Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Johnson can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Pass to Paul. Fires the 3. That shot no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Over Saric. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
That free throw, no good.
Boy, for me, it's really been fun watching the evolution of Chris Middleton. I mean, a rangy 2-guard who can really stuff the stat sheet.
Crowder, he's checked in for Saric. And there's the feed to Johnson. Rebounded by the Bucks.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
Both good from the line that time. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. DiVincenzo against Booker. Paul with the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bucks trail by 7. Here's Holiday. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Booker dishes to Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker. 18 points for Chris Paul.
You got to respect his range now. Paul's form and release are perfect. I feel like every 3 he shoots is going in.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Suns lead by 8. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing here by 8. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Tucker in at the 5 down low.
You know, this is why they trust Paul to run the offense. I mean, he's so good at getting the ball to guys on time and on target.
Here's Holiday. Booker pulls it in. Suns leading by 8. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Stolen by Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton against Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fade away. Shot's good by Middleton.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Phoenix. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Bucks trail by 10. Outside Holiday. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
He misses the free throw.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak is the real deal.
Suns leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Such opportunistic basketball right there, and that's when they desperately needed it. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Ball against Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass. Holiday's got 22.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Bucks trail by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
On defense, the Bucks.
You know, with the length he has, it is very hard to get a clean look at the rim over Lopez. He's an excellent rim protector.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now the pass to Giannis. Holiday looking for an opening. And Holiday throws it down.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Outside, Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
A nice shot by Booker.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee. Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
For three, Booker. Ball is doubled. Back to Booker. Ayton in the corner. And stolen by DiVincenzo. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. .109 left in the fourth quarter. Giannis against Crowder. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Booker against DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5, and it's Paul penetrating. That shot off. Good D by Holiday. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a three-point game. Hits it from three-point range.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
Timeout called the Bucks. They trail by 2. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Giannis. It falls! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek Freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Back to Booker. Ayton up top. From the arc. Bullseye!
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Down to sell all of his living huts. I tell him, let me go to Lagos.